thoughts on the side of they tees. I got 88 stones all rocked in a piece, and the chain came with a charm that'll drop some degrees. See, you gotta learn the game before you flop in the league, and make sure she's genuine before you hop in them jeans. My would it be Vada in a tropical breeze, and it came from moving snow, just not with no skis. You already know what it is, man. Salute to the subscribers, that notification gang, etc., etc. Don't let none of that get too far ahead of you. You know who I be. Follow me on IG, Vada_fly. Tell your mama I said, tell her I said hi. Shout out to every single one that watches this content, whether religiously or in passing. Dog. All right, I want to get right to it. So it's a little static out there, nothing too crazy. So first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, URL's having an event today. It's called Redemption, but they not streaming it. I did watch Chris Unbiased's blog earlier, and I have heard other people talking about it. Fans, you know what I'm saying. It was some really decent battles on there. You know what I mean. I know Kid Slade was battling against New Jersey Twerk. You know what I'm saying. That's a battle that people ain't gonna see. You know what I'm saying, until it comes out on the app, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? All right, so here's the card. I pulled it up. Kid Slade versus Twerk, Chef Trez versus Jerry West, Loso versus Lou Castro, T-Top versus Kid Chaos, JC versus Real Deal, Jakkboy Main versus J2, and they drop in February 24th on the app. I'm gonna just regurgitate some of the words of a lot of other folks today, the sentiments. This card should have been streamed. People should have been able to watch this live. The app does not drop enough relevant content to keep people interested in it.
I hope so.
Okay. And then when they have opportunities to do shit that'll get it a little bit more smooth for the groove, you gotta wait till the 24th. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why, because I was watching the blog earlier, and it said when you don't have people watching the battle, we can only go off of what we heard. And I'm gonna tell you why what we heard hurts certain artists, you know what I'm saying? Because there are battles that go on there, and once the word gets out that this person lost or that person got smoked or this, that, and the third, that's the buzz that starts going around. People start believing that. So you having battles and the niggas ain't seeing the footage, you know what I'm saying? And I've heard, you know what I'm saying, bootlegs happen. That shit's not stopping. Niggas is watching bootleg sports right now. It's gonna be Shakur Stevenson's fight was just on pillow hands. The nigga fought like 9 rounds with an electrician. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pay for that. It's gonna happen. People are gonna watch everything. Niggas get bootlegged every day, B. You gonna stop working because niggas is out here working? Huh? You put that shit out, niggas is gonna watch it. It is what it is. There's nothing on YouTube. The artists do not get promoted. You know what I'm saying? So now you have situations where you got an artist, because Hitman Holla, not too long ago, you know what I'm saying, Jakkboy Main. I think Jakkboy Main was talking about Hitman Holla. He was on the podcast, and I ain't really blog on it because it really, to me, I was like, man, what the hell? What am I going to say about Jakkboy Main saying about Hitman Holla? Like, who the fuck is going to even care about what I got to say about that? So I really ain't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? I heard about it, you know what I'm saying? I never heard of it. I heard the shit bubbling, but at the same time, it didn't draw enough interest for me to, like, break the whole shit down, you know what I'm saying? So shout out Jakkboy Main and Hitman Holla, you know what I'm saying? So this card, I said J2 versus Jakkboy Main, which is a very interesting battle, which people would want to know the result of that battle. But you got a situation now where Hitman Holla is letting us know. He's telling us what happened. So why am I not going to believe he's telling us what happened? You know what I'm saying? So Hitman Holla tweeted, got 6 missed calls. I'm like, damn, what's going on? Long story short, people are saying Jack just got his ass beat and lost clear. See what happens when you worried about Hitman. Then another tweet comes out from MBS. You know, MBS they be bullshitting a lot, you know what I'm saying? But this is what they said too. J2 took this battle. Jakkboy was lackluster. The crowd was sleeping on some of his material. Jakkboy was trying to be funny, but J2 was very ball heavy throughout the battle. J2 2-1, debatable 30. Nigga. And niggas ain't even seen the battle, and these are the stories that's coming out. Niggas is saying that Jack lost, you know what I'm saying? So how am I gonna promote a win from within? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Them niggas ain't doing this shit right within the company. So now nobody knows what happens, and Hitman is saying that you lost. That shit crazy, son. Shout out to Jack, you know what I'm saying? He might have did good, but when you got the word coming out through Hitman, who got a fucking, how many followers this nigga got? 127,000 followers, he's telling them niggas you lost. And he's retweeting the shit that MBS had put up. So it don't matter whether I believe it or not, he believes it. Who am I? I'm just the nigga with the blog. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, I gotta be smooth, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be mad and shit. So I throw the blockers on, the blog when I do the blogs and shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause I can't see why you mad at me delivering what's on the timeline. The shit that I be talking about be the shit I don't make, you know what I'm saying? I hate to break this up, but I don't make this up.
Sound like a real nigga to me.
I just, you know, I regurgitate what I see and what I hear. So let's get that clear. So Hitman, he's retweeting MBS shit, even though I said MBS be trolling. You know what I'm saying? They just said the other day that K-Shine had battled motherfucking Shotty Horror, and that shit ain't even happened. You know what I'm saying? They caught niggas with the pump fake. This might be a pump fake too, who knows? But at the same time, he got Hitman to retweet it. You know what I'm saying? So now niggas feel like the Orioles feel like Jakkboy lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there to make it fair. You know what I'm saying? Keep it straight. I'm just doing my thing, losing a little weight. I'm just doing what I'm doing. But I will say this. It means a lot. You know what I'm saying? The image was portrayed, especially what comes after these events. You know, that 24 to 48 hour window. Actually, the 24-hour window after the battle happens is the most important because that's when the word gets out. People seeing, people knowing, that shit gets out. You know what I mean? Once the narrative gets out, it's very hard to change it unless the footage is different. If the footage, you know what I'm saying? I've seen a couple niggas went through footage, but most of the time, that first word is going to be the lasting imprint. Who won? Oh man, I got this person, debatable 30. Debatable 30? That means you lost every fucking round. I hope Jakkboy didn't lose every round because I ain't never seen Hitman do no recaps and no breakdowns. He might take out the time to do a breakdown. Now let's get even further. So, Hitman and Twerk was going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? I seen New Jersey Twerk post on X, Twitter. Twitter's X. It was Twitter to X. X is Twitter now. Twitter was X. All right, so Twerk said, tell Hitman Holla to put his highlight reel against mine and let's put an end to all this performance. That goes for anybody y'all give that title to. Nobody in battle rap history has more explosive performances or moments than me. Nobody. All right? And then someone replied, said, sorry, Hitman Holla, the best performer in battle rap since '09. He's always way more consistent, my guy, my G. You have way too many chokes to say you are the best performer in battle rap. Consistency is key. You know what I'm saying? That was first. And I'm going to just read them all off. You know what I'm saying? Hitman. So that was what, you know what I'm saying, what was told to him. So then another fan said, Twerk blocked me for saying you're more consistent than him and have bigger battles than him. SMH. Hitman replied and said, fuck it, I'm going to block his fans too. Let's have a block off. And then with the other dude that said consistency is key, Hitman replied and said, talk to that nigga, LOL. Hitman said, in response to Twerk's tweet, you got 50 more battles. Let's see who got more memorable, legendary moments. You know, big stage grudge match battles that matter. Nobody care about you shaking the room versus MC Trigger Tony or Taco Bell Tony or, you know, Gatorade bottle from up the block. Niggas is saying them battles. Niggas don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the leagues that be throwing them battles that nobody care about. But still, it works in some way or another. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about the battles that you know what I'm saying, go on the app. Now, a lot of battles don't get recapped from the app because, you know what I'm saying, like Chris and others said, you can't use the footage. I ain't sitting here breaking down and wasting my time recapping shit that niggas ain't going to see. If it ain't going to see, then it just, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. So that's why a lot of recap app battles don't get recapped. Twerk and Kid Slade would definitely get recapped. But a lot of the rest of that shit, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It got to be something groundbreaking. If something groundbreaking happened, cool. But if it's a regular 3-round, you know what I'm saying, cool, man. Niggas got this shit going on. So then he says, and after that, let's do a highlight tape of who got the most raps on stage. Hitman versus Twerk. You know what I'm saying? He said, let's do a highlight tape of who forgot the most raps on stage. Hitman versus Twerk. So Hitman takes a direct shot at Twerk for saying, let's do the compilation of who done choked in the most battles and shit. See, without Twerk's inconsistencies, he would be one of the most consistent. But I can't give him crowns or thrones of anything, just me personally. And I got no hate on him. I had the nigga on Fox, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, he was on a run at that time too. So I'm always respect Twerk and have admiration for him. But when we come to talk about Hitman, the first thing that comes with him is the level of consistency. Hitman don't fucking be choking in no battles. Don't be stumbling. Don't forget his raps. You know what I'm saying? Leave without chance. Ain't even. That's the only shit. I got nothing else in 15 years. It's very hard to ever take away. You can say whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? Hitman gets emotional. He's very, prideful. He fucking, he's sincere about his shit. He should be. You should be passionate. If you putting money, time, effort, you know what I'm saying, into something, you should be very passionate about it. You should want your battles to do great. You should want the people that sign to you to do great. You should want your battles to do numbers. You should want to win on your league. You should want to be the most impactful. Who the fuck want? Nobody does this shit to be alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I started out with the ambition of, man, as long as every blog does 100 views, I'm cool. That was never the goal. There was never, you know what I'm saying? There is really none, but it wasn't 100. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have high goals, high ambitions. So I don't knock Hitman in any regard for feeling like he's the best performer ever, because with that performance has to come consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, Twerk just hasn't put, in his career, he hasn't put together 2 calendar years that he's been flawless. Now, can he? He's still got a bunch of time left. He's a young nigga. He ain't even old. That's the craziest shit. He's still got time to go. He had the one great year, the year before last, when he ran with him and Big K was neck and neck, you know what I'm saying, for the best battle of the year. And he had went on a crazy run, the murder moot battles and all of that. So I've seen him put it together, but he has to do it. Hitman has put it together. Now, he don't battle as often, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna catch Hitman Holla battling 8 times a year, no shit like that. But when he does, he shows up every time, is consistent. You know what you're getting. You know it. You know it. You know the itinerary before it gets there. So, for me, you know what I'm saying, Hitman is gonna always be on the upper echelon because he made it to the highest level of this shit without ever having to ever having to do too much, without ever having to battle too much, without ever having to fucking be on every card. He never had to do any of that shit. And he still don't gotta do it, you know what I'm saying? And to this day, now he's on. He done made fucking bags and bodies. He's CEO in here, wilding out. You ain't never gonna catch him. If you miss that moment, boom, he's gone. You know what I'm saying? But is Twerk an explosive performer? Yes. Does he have powerful moments? Yes. Is I'm strapped in crazy? Yes. All of the yeses. But there's been pockets of inconsistency throughout his career. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like, yo, chess is one of the fucking most anything. Because the first thing niggas is going to say, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. So I ain't got to run through all that. But what I will say is, it makes for good dialogue. I do. Let me know in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Am I bugging on that? Y'all let me know. If Hitman ain't the best performer of all time, then who is? You know what I'm saying? Who is? Is it Surf? You know what I'm saying? First thing when I hear Surf touchdown the Midwest grooving, such and such nights, what's his name's doing this thing, and I don't see the Midwest losing, well, I can think of a few verbs for niggas who think they, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it verb? I mean, is it Hitman? Who is it? Who else? Y'all let me know if Surf, who's the best performer of all time. We could debate that, but that's just my personal opinion. Also, as far as like the Jakkboy thing, you know what I'm saying? Jakkboy did definitely have words. I remember I seen the shit. It was with Geechee and Jazz and them. Shout out to Emerson Kennedy. The last second seat, he was on there and he was talking about Hitman. And sometimes you'll think, you talk about a nigga, he won't take the time out to respond. But Hitman said, nah, I got time today. You know what I'm saying? They telling me 4 or 5 niggas telling me you lost. And that's crazy because people that's in the venue where y'all at is calling him. Them niggas, you all don't even fuck with Hitman. And niggas is on the phone calling him just to tell him, Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. They calling that nigga. They calling. They putting them calls in. You damn right they are. Hitman got an event coming up. And his shit's being promoted the right way. His shit got a pay-per-view. His shit got a day 1 card. You all just stuff you niggas on the app. They just stuff y'all on the app and hope somebody recaps it. I recap more battles than most people. So if I ain't doing it, who the fuck else is? I don't know. But anyway, shout out to all y'all niggas out there. You know what the fuck going on? Gang! They told me bust out my AP. Perfect timing.
thoughts on the side of they tees. I got 88 stones all rocked in a piece, and the chain came with a charm that'll drop some degrees. See, you gotta learn the game before you flop in the league, and make sure she's genuine before you hop in them jeans. My would it be Vada in a tropical breeze, and it came from moving snow, just not with no skis.